Hey there people of the YouTubes, how's it going? Cheezo Cheezaris again, and yes, I'm doing one of these videos again. I really don't want to be another Keemstar, I really fucking don't, but I was recently stumbling across my Facebook and I came across this post of a group called the Best of DeviantArt or whatever, and they showed this this picture of a wolf with green markings on it, and the markings very clearly look like someone just did a colour swap on the fur, and you know, it kind of annoyed me a little bit because I don't know whether this whole post in general is a troll or something like that, but this group seems to genuinely think that, like, I don't know, this is the best of DeviantArt or something like that. I'm not saying it's not, like, the picture itself is fucking fantastic, it's just the fact that, you know, someone, I think, took it and put a green overlay on it or something like that. So I put a comment on it saying, I'm sorry, but this is a Manip, as in a manipulation picture. They just pretty much took a photo and did an overlay or colour swap on top of it. If you think that is their style, have a look at their DA. None of their other uploads look anything like this. If I'm wrong, please tell me politely, because I would be so happy if I'm wrong. And that's actually true, I would be so happy if I'm wrong, because if they did like this whole picture themselves, then fuck, like, that's fantastic. But the thing is, if they did this whole thing themselves, then surely, you know, they would do the fur as green and not like do the whole wolf as like orangey brown and then do the green overlay on top of it, you know what I'm saying? Which kind of like piqued my interest. So I looked up the person who did it on DeviantArt for the sake of animosity, or whatever the fuck the word is. We're going to call this person A. So I looked at A's DeviantArt, and yes, lo and behold, the picture is there. It's called Altitude, and it currently has 14 comments. Yeah, you know, just saying that, you know, it's a great piece of work, which it is. You know, the wolf looks absolutely fantastic. It's just the green overlay sort of makes it seem like it's kind of, yeah. And then they did a Manip work in progress upload just before that. You know, like I said, again, it's a manipulation, which kind of explains the overlay, but then again, I haven't really looked into manipulation, like, photos much. Like, is that an actual thing? You just take a fucking picture that someone else took, or a drawing that someone else took, and then just change the colour? I mean, that's about as scummy as, you know, fucking changing the colours of a My Little Pony character and then claiming it as your own or something like that. But, you know, again, like I'm saying, if they did the wolf picture before, which they very much could have, you know, I'm not saying that's an impossibility, but if you look at their other uploads, their style is completely different. It's a lot less realistic in the sense that, you know, the altitude picture has all the individual fur strands and such, while all the other uploads were just sort of cartoonish and sort of less realistic, you know, no individual hairs, just sort of a blocky colouring, which is completely fine, and I'm pretty sure that's their style. And looking at the altitude photo now, they said that they adopted this character from another user, so I looked up that user and see what wolf they were talking about, and lo and behold, I did find the thing that they were talking about. So first things first, I'm going to quickly read the description. Shit damn, I'm so happy with this, you don't even know. Crying, laughing face. I haven't tried a Manip since June of 2015 apparently, laughed my arse off. I adopted this character from, I'm going to call C for this, a while back, and finally decided to do some art of them. Doesn't even have a name yet, but I might need to get some more art done of them, because I love how this looks. Yay for finally manipulating, whatever the fuck it means. I'm so happy to finally try doing more of the kind of art that inspired me to even want to join DA in the first place. Art is mine, pictures from Dawn Thieves. Now, I can understand how manipulation can be a form of art, don't get me wrong. Manipulation can be a form of art if it's done tastefully. For example, Photoshop artists do manipulation all the time. You see that in magazines and such. But just taking like a drawing of a wolf that someone did and putting a green overlay on it, that's not really manipulation, that's just scummy, really. And if you look at the adoption page, the wolf itself looks very unique in the sense of the green patterning. The green patterning on the wolf looks pretty much nothing like, you know, the altitude picture. You know, there are like circles cut out of it to make it seem like a reverse splatter effect, which is pretty cool. They didn't even try and attempt that here. It just looks like they did like a bunch of squiggly lines on the face and the neck. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I can't seem to find like the actual wolf drawing anywhere, so there is a high possibility that they have drawn this themselves. I'm not accusing them of stealing art, I'm just saying it's a possibility, and I would absolutely love to be proven wrong. If anyone can prove me wrong, fucking please go ahead and do it, because I really don't want to, I don't want these kind of things happening on DeviantArt, because at the end of the day it's just gonna fucking screw someone over. I've been trying to Google image the picture and stuff, and it just hasn't. I can't find the photo anywhere. I'm looking at visually similar images, just can't find it anywhere really. If anyone can find the original image, if there is one, if there is an original image, again, I'm not saying that, you know, there was an original image, it just could have been genuinely a picture that they've done, but then again, they did say manipulating, instead of just saying that they drew it, so there is a high chance they just... Oh dear, someone fucking replied to my comment. Here we go. This is where my anxiety kicks in. Here we go. Let's see, someone replied saying, "You're triggered as fuck." Ah, dear. Sure, bro. So, okay, I don't really like that word, triggered, because it's awfully overused. It's not a case of me being triggered, it's more of a case of me trying to be fair. Because, to be fair, this person who literally just replied to me saying you're triggered as fuck, they're pretty much admitting that what I'm saying is true, and that they should say that I should stop complaining. But to be fair, if there's no one here to quote unquote complain, then this shit's gonna keep happening. So yeah, the original artist where the adopt came from, I'm looking at their art right now, and their art is actually really fucking good. And you know, it's just a shame that someone has to like adopt a character and then make a manipulation photo of it. And the thing is, since they adopted that character, they're going to do more of this. So yeah. Oh god, I can't speak anymore. My throat's really dry. I should really not do these videos anymore. I guess it's good. I can't speak anymore. This is probably going to be my last video on a topic like this, because I really can't fucking handle it. Like, it's all well and good me being the peacemaker behind closed doors on DeviantArt, you know, settling things in DMs and such. But yeah.